Happy 420. I just had some indica inspiration that I think changed some of the ways of my usual sativicious thinking. That, yeah, I saw something differently that I've been seeing for a long time. Trump, Putin, Netanyahu, Putin running Trump and Netanyahu, and Modi and Orban and Bolsonaro and other right wing tyrants. Putin at the top of that network. I've always seen that very clearly. But then it's always seemed like, well, is there somebody above him? What does China have to do with it? Like, are they in control of Putin? If they are, why don't they rein him in? Why don't they stop him doing his evil stuff? Because China seems to be a lot better than that. Why wouldn't they just stop him? Are they using him for something, letting him be a madman, using these other ones and feeling like he's at the top of the pyramid? I didn't really know where to place some other countries. And then this war with Iran really made me wonder, like, is Iran trusting Putin if they're working together when Putin has like openly offered to trade Iran for Ukraine, or trade, giving intelligence to Iran for Trump giving up complete total support for Ukraine, basically giving him Ukraine in order to stop giving Iran intelligence, which couldn't be provable anyway. It's a fake deal. I mean, Trump is run by Putin, so he doesn't need a deal. It's just an excuse to give up Ukraine to Putin. And the reason why Trump got into this, in a way, if you look at it, like they're going to trade Iran for Ukraine. But how does Iran see that? If Putin controls Trump and ordered the attacks and is setting up a trade, you know, how could Iran put up with that when they're not putting up with anything? And they seem smart enough and savvy enough and capable enough to resist anything. Well, when they attacked the Indian ship, it made me think, Modi's clearly an ally of Putin, just like Putin and Trump and Netanyahu are all allies in the way they try to promote Orban. So if they're attacking an Indian ship, they may show that they're, above Putin, or that they don't really care about Putin. They'll use Putin too, but they're not beneath Putin or subject to Putin or something for Putin to trade away. So it makes me think they'll stand up to Putin. And that makes me think that China is probably in a similar position as Iran, just smarter than Putin, which is a low bar, honestly, but smarter than Putin, kind of waiting it out, whereas some of these other actors are getting involved. And Iran and China are probably staying kind of above the fray, or have a strategy for whatever happens, and are going to win. But we can't let Putin and Trump and Netanyahu get us into these traps and destroy everything for their own crazy ambitions.